Using executive cards is not way over
No.
Has anyone not gotten the sign-up sheet?
Guys have all had it. All had it. All right. Let's look at this really quick. I'm going to post this PowerPoint to our Discord server because I had just created it, and so I hadn't had it long enough to get it posted to Canvas. But I know you guys have all been generating random numbers for a really long time, like almost since the beginning of CSharp1, because it's one of the first things new programmers want to know. How do I do generate random numbers? Because I can't join games until I can do that. So you all know how. So let's review what we have to do to generate a random number in C#. We know C# has the random number generator. All we do is we create an instance of that the random number generator, and then we use that instance to ask for a random number. So here's, whoops, wrong click. Here's our code. In this method, roll D6, we set up a random number instance. We use it to generate a random number, and then we return the random number to whoever called us. So looking at that code there, what is the name of our instance, our random number instance? Random. And that would be the identifier, right? I always say name, but identifier is the accurate thing. And then why we have 1 through 6 as our dice roll options. Why would we do 1 through 7? Is that wrong?
Because we're going to floor the result.
Because what?
We're going to floor the result.
It's always going to give us an integer. So we won't have to floor it, but you're on the right track. Yeah, we don't have to start at 0, but you're on the right track. It's going to, the random, say it.
In between, but it's not because you can get 1.
You can get 1. It's from 1 up to 7, but not including 7. And so the reason I really want to reinforce this is it's always a question on the MTA exam at the end of the semester. So they always ask you about random numbers. When you generate the random number with the actual upper limit or 1 more than the upper limit. And we always use 1 more with C#. Okay, so some problems that we can run into with random number generators. Random number generators use a seed value to generate the random number. So their algorithm starts with some unique number to generate out a random. When we're using C#, we don't have to pass a seed number. C# takes care of it for us, but it uses the current time. So since the current time goes out, to a millisecond, it's a really long number, and it's usually pretty unique, right? Because it's going to be different the next millisecond. It will have already changed. So that's why they use that as the seed value. Whenever we're working with a random number generator, that seed value is going to help make sure our random numbers are truly random. But if we keep instantiating new instances of the random number generator using nearly the same seed number, because C# executes really quickly, and so that seed number is going to be very, very close to the last seed number, we're not going to get truly random results. We're getting like 2, 2, 2, 2, and you'll be like, my random number generator doesn't work. I keep getting the same number over and over. So that's why we end up with the same number over and over. So what can we do? We use static. We're going to use a static random number generator and a static method to interact with that. Why? Because remember when we use that keyword static, that says only load this in memory once. Every call will use the same exact instance of the static or of the random number generator. So the seed value is only going to be used once to generate that first number, and from then on it will continue generating very unique random numbers because we're not giving it a brand new seed number to start over. It's being able to continue on with that one. So whenever we're working with a random number generator in C#, really important, we want to instantiate a random number generator at the class level so that we only do it once for the class. It's a global thing. And we want to make it static so that it doesn't happen every time this class gets instantiated. Now for this one, what I did was create a little class called roll, and I put my random number generator in there and my static method that's going to use that random number generator. Because I've got these static things in here, does this have to be a separate class? Or could I put these things in our die-D6 class?
That random number, the random number has to be outside the class of the roll D6.
This one
Yeah, that has to be.
has to be a class level variable.
That way it's resetting every time it's going through.
But I could put this in my die-D6 class, couldn't I? So even though the rest of that class doesn't have static things, that's okay. I could mix it up.
Okay.
So I could put this variable at the top of my die-D6 class, and I could put this static method somewhere in my die-D6 class if I didn't want this separate roll class. So with random numbers, super easy to use, but we have to actually have a little bit more thought process go on to make sure everything's correct. Now, in my application that I'm going to post for you guys here in a minute, I'll have that roll class in there, and I'm going to update. I'll put something in there so you can see a call to it. But the things that I needed to do that you might need to do for the code that I posted to you the other day, in our form1.cs file, the dice array declaration I have is in my form load. I need to move that to the class level, right? So all of the different methods in our form class can access that array. I need to maybe put a rose or some sort of image in there so that in the form load, instead of maybe loading the dice pictures, it just loads that rose picture or something for as a placeholder for all of them. Or I can keep using the dice, it doesn't matter. And for me, I need to update the way all my image files are named, the ones that I got. I can't remember, some of them have like ONE, and I want them to have the number 1 so that I can dynamically change which image is being loaded. Okay, questions? Let me show you this from the last class, and I'll get ours updated.
Bless you.
Bless you. So in my form load here for the other class, and I'll fix ours too, I just used this roll really quick so that you could see a call to it. So I'm in my form load to determine what image to display. I'm calling that roll class and the roll D6 method of that class to get that random number. So I'll be updating ours like this and posting it for you so that you can have that code to see how it works. So if you've already got your roll in, not a problem. Just make sure that your random number is declared up at the top at your class level and make it static for the best. But try to use it. Questions about that? That sort of makes sense? That's why those static methods are just a little bit hard for us to get a handle on until we're doing something like this where we can actually see how it makes a difference in what we get. So the rest of the class today, work with your group and getting things done, or on your own with your group beside you to kind of help each other out. Monday you get a reprieve since we had that silly Labor Day holiday. You won't have to present your programs on Monday. I was kind of disappointed, so you have to wait. I'll change the due date online too. So I was all ready for you guys to come on Monday, but the class this morning at 8 said no. They really thought we should wait till Wednesday. We'll
Labor weekend.
Labor Day weekend. Yeah. So Wednesday. So be ready on Wednesday. If everything's not working, that's okay. Remember, everybody wants to see what you've got and what your thought process was, and then I'd be able to help you get it working. Okay, so I'm gonna update this and get it all posted on our Discord server. Any questions?
Yeah, where are you finding these videos?
Our Zoom session ones? Hiding might be the key word right now. Since the classroom is so busy all the time, I'm having a hard time getting them posted. But if you look at Canvas, I wish YouTube would let you pause and upload. I need to do that fancy thing they have where you can do that. So in your modules, make sure I have it posted for you. I had put it under setup, and I might need to move that down under setup. It's links to class Zoom session videos. And so it should be that playlist there.
Okay.
But I've only gotten a couple loaded.
It's funny, I could not see one.
Well, I had it in that first section before. I think I'll move it up there.